Geometry, Chapter 3, Section 3, Constructing Perpendiculars to a Line. So constructing a perpendicular to a line requires a compass and a straight edge. What we're going to do is we're going to start from a point off the line, and we're going to make an arc such that the arc intercepts the line at 2 points. So in other words, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my compass, and I'm going to have my compass go slightly past the line. So you can see it intersects the line at 2 points. From those intersection points, so I'm going to get it at the intersection point, I'm going to draw an arc, and then at the other intersection point, I'm going to draw another arc. And you'll notice that these two arcs intercept each other. Now I connect from the dot, my point, to where the two arcs intercept, and what I've created is a perpendicular. So here we go. Those intercept each other at 90 degrees. So that's how we construct a perpendicular to a line. So let's try another one. All right, so again, I'm going to start with my compass. I'm going to put my rotation point on the point. Now I'm going to take the compass just past the line, and you can see it intersects the line at 2 points. I'm going to move my rotation point to those points where they intercept, draw an arc, move it to the other side, draw an arc, and where my two arcs intercept, draw a line from the point to that intersection point, and there we go. Those lines are perpendicular. So the altitude of a triangle is a perpendicular segment from a vertex to the opposite side, or to a line containing the opposite side. So here we go. From the vertex, I created a line that is perpendicular to the opposite side. That is called the altitude. And sometimes with the altitude, you will actually create a line that is actually not inside the triangle. So if I drew the altitude here, you'll notice that intersects a 90-degree angle, but it's not inside the triangle. So not all altitudes are inside the triangle. So let's do a little bit of algebra review. Let's solve for x. So I've got x minus 5 times x plus 4 equals 0. I'm actually going to have two possible solutions for x. So x minus 5 equals 0, or x plus 4 equals 0. Now the reason I'm solving for both of these, if this whole thing equals 0, well, 0 times anything is 0. Same idea. If the x plus 4 is 0, 0 times x minus, well, that doesn't matter because 0 times anything is 0. That's why I'm splitting this up. So let's add 5. So x is 5. Subtract 4. And x is negative 4. So either x is 5 or it's a negative 4. Either solution gives me 0 up here at the top. Let's solve this for x. Now, I have to actually do an additional step. I have to actually first factor this. So I'm going to take 12. Let's see. What combination is 12? 1 and 12. 12 and 2. Sorry, 12 and 1. 2 and 6. 6 and 2. 3 and 4. 4 and 3. So what combinations of these add up to 7? That's what I'm looking for. Add up to 7x. 1 times 1 plus 12, 13. 12 plus 1, 13. 2 plus 6, 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. 3 plus 4, 4 plus 3. Both of these will give me 7 when added together. So x plus 3, doesn't matter which one I pick. X plus 4, all this equals 0. So x plus 3 equals 0. Subtract 3. So x could be negative 3. X plus 4 equals 0. Subtract 4. So x equals negative 4. So either it's -3 or it's -4. And there we go. That's the end of this lesson.